Warning, this video is intended for only the nerdiest of telephone people that are interested in how old payphones work and how electromechanical systems work. If you're not interested in this, you better hang up now because this is going to be pretty scary for people that are nerdy. Okay, so first a demonstration of the actual operating system. So I wanted to have this old 60s, 50s version payphone work like it would with a central office connection. And the principles of the payphone operation are that there's a coin acceptance relay that either accepts the coin or rejects the coin based on the connection to the actual party being called. And then, of course, there's a coin mechanism chute that verifies that coins are being put in. And this payphone is kind of hardwired for a 10-cent price. So let's go ahead and try it out. So I have dial tone. You'll have to trust me on that. Oops, I don't have any dimes, so I'm going to try a nickel. So I put in one nickel, and I try to dial my number, but dial tone is not broken. So right now, the system, the payphone itself, doesn't break dial tone until it receives the right amount of money. So now I put another nickel in, and now I can actually dial the number. But I misdialed, so I'm going to go ahead and hang up. And my nickels should be returned, which they are. And now I found a dime, so let's try again. I go off hook, I get dial tone, I put my dime in, now I dial 6, 4, 3, 3, 4, 5, 6, which is the customer service number for the local phone company. And we're waiting for a ring and an answer, and the call's been answered, and now I have a recording on the line, and now you can hear the dime's been accepted, and I'm going to go ahead and hang up. So now I look in my coin return chute, and no, nothing's there, so the phone company got my dime. So that's the basic operation of the phone. I can try a quarter. You'll hear the gong. The gong is how the operator actually knows if somebody's put a quarter in if you're making a long distance call. Because of course payphones don't make change. And now I still have broken dial tone, so I can dial my number, but now I'm going to hang up, and I should expect to get my quarter back since the call was never completed. So that's the basic hardware operation of the phone. Let's introduce you to the hardware behind the phone itself. So we have a Grandstream HT801, which is a VoIP to analog line converter, and it also supports dial pulse rather than just touch tone, which is great for this phone because obviously we have a dial. So we have a standard tip and ring line going into the back of the phone. Then we also have the Raspberry Pi down here, which has a relay board and a Sequent opto isolator board that allows me to sense off-hook, on-hook conditions, and also allows me to monitor the dial pulse and translate it into actual digits to go into the program. Then of course I have a 48 volt power supply, which supplies the voltage that either accepts or rejects the coin based on these relay configurations on the Raspberry Pi. And basically what happens is in one direction, the 48 volts is accepting the coin, and in reverse polarity, the 48 volts drops the coin into the return chute and returns the call to the coin to the customer. So let's do a demo of some test calls and actually watch the software flow. I'm going to go off hook. I'm going to drop my dime in. I'm going to dial the local customer service number of the phone company, 6, 4, 3, 3, 4, 5, 6, and on the screen you can see the digits being registered, and now it's going to be answered. And now you can hear the coin being accepted. After the anti-recording delay, this is a delay we built in order to allow somebody to hang up when they get a voicemail. But it kept my coin because I hung on long enough to the call. So now we're going to try another call, which we're going to abandon and see what happens. So I go off hook, I drop in a quarter. I realize, well, I don't really want to put a quarter in because I could have just put a dime in. But now I break dial tone. I dial a couple of numbers and realize, yeah, I really don't want to do this. I really want my quarter back. So I hang up, and my coin should be returned to the coin chute, which it is. And I got my quarter back. So that's the basic call flow using the Python program on the Raspberry Pi, which was written for me by ChatGPT. I don't know Python, but it was amazing that I was able to create this whole program using ChatGPT with a lot of input, but ultimately they wrote what seems to be a very high quality program with a very iterative process. But in the end, it works, and it's something I could have never done on my own.